Hello everyone. This is Midnight from Midnight Gaming. Welcome back. Um, it's been a little while. Um, so much that 6 hours are stored in my time in a bottle now. Um, yeah. I don't know if feathers drop more rarely than I remember, or if they don't drop at all. Because I had to kill a chicken to get this. Uh, yeah. I have a ton of food now. And this thing's full. The farmer is full. I've emptied it multiple times while I was streaming, while I was uh, offline. But we can make chicken stick now. Chicken catcher, sorry. I think it changes names at some point later. But chicken stick catcher lets us turn chickens into items, and they all went to the absorption hopper. And as you can see, we have tons of chicken manure, which is useful to make fertilized dirt, which is something we might consider making soon. It's like a better dirt for farms. But chickens, specifically the smart chickens, because you can't see it on the base chicken, they have stats. So 3 growth, 3 gain, 3 strength. It means basically he's better than this guy. They are 1-1-1. These are 3-3-3s. Top is 10-10-10. So we will eventually start working towards those. However, in the meantime, also that has durability. I forgot that. In the meantime, I've been spending all this time trying to get a feather. Where I forgot, the reason I originally started this was so I could get eggs. Um, because I wanted to do all this other stuff, and all this stuff required, where is it? There it is. Industrial dye blend, which is right there. I can find it. And because green powder requires clippings, trimmings, and eggs, and black requires coal powder, which is super easy to get our hands on. And eggs. So clippings and trimmings, pretty simple. I believe I went over this last time, but we'll just grab it. We'll grab a stack of this, find our sag mill, and throw this in. This clipping and trimmings come from, amongst other places, uh, leaves. So we get them. They're pretty rare, but we do have a good amount of leaves. I say as I grab the last of our leaves, which we only have a little over 3 stacks. Which is not as good as I thought, but we have plenty there. Because we only need 6. So we'll be okay. That gets us 1, and I think we need 2. Yeah, so I guess we need 10. But so, or 12, I guess. We have 8 already, so going pretty good. Pull me a liar now. There we go. 10. Doot, doot. Go through a bunch of eggs. Also, we need some coal, dust, fresh coal, coal powder, or tiny coal, or charcoal. Okay, charcoal does work. Charcoal's easy to get. Grab 3 stacks of this. Put them there. Let that run for a minute. Oop. We got quartz. We got coal there. I guess we got that. Probably need to consider upgrading these sooner rather than later. Do we have any more gold laying around? Gold would be useful. 16 gold. And some logs. I need. As you saw, I was making redstone or leadstone iron dot. Or wow, good job, Midnight. I was making leadstone energy ducts to run power to the farm. There's a lot of stuff gold's useful for. Did not remember this much useful stuff for gold. Well, we have sty. I think I've discovered that already once in this season. Yeah. So, I forgot we had sty already. An iron chest. I think I remember looking up that diamond was the best tier of those, and we already have that. Here we go. Gold chests. Okay, fine. Gold chests. Iron to gold. Oh, it requires an iron ingot, not a wood plank. That's right. I knew that. Better. Just a second. Hey. So there's power under here now. If we go like right here, you can see it. It's run all the way over. There's our ores. Nothing much going on down here yet. Eventually, this will expand into a full basement, or that will expand into a full basement. But that's a later problem, not a now problem. Also, I need more food, but I had nothing there. That's fine. And grab a stack of coal or charcoal, I guess technically. Throw that in here. And boop. Wow. Okay. I guess I don't have enough weapon capacity yet to take these guys on. Bugger. Boop. Give me one. It's over two. Okay, whatever. Fernium. Nope. Not what I'm working with. Oh, I have four. Well. I can count. This is one we only need one of, but we're going to get two because I'm already making it. So I need some quartz and some lapis. Some quartz and some lapis. We'll get some lapis. Got some regular quartz on. We only need 4 quartz, but put that in there. That gets us 6 diamond. And for what I want, I only need 4. At the moment. Also, you'll see here, we are out of dust. We do have a bunch of compressed cobble. We have no gravel or sand. So, and those are all processed. Thank you. Last quartz. What else is in here? Granite quartz. I have a chance to get 2? Oh, I got a 10% chance to get 2. I forgot that. That's kind of cool. Do one more. One more. Oh, don't make me a liar. Thank you. You are what you are. And now we make 5 blend. Boop. So now we can make industrial machine casings to make industrial tools. Now there are a lot of cool tools in here. Like we have the sag mills, which are pretty cool. Super useful. We'll be making a bunch of them eventually, more than others. We'll be making a lot of these eventually. Stirling generators, that's useful. Combustion generators, we won't get too much into these, I don't think. I may change my mind on that. Wireless charging antenna. There are other things we'll do instead of for wireless charging. Wire chargers. That's something I can like just drop items into to charge them. Wireless charging antenna. Know the recipe for it, I guess. Oh, okay. That probably increases the range of the wireless charger, honestly. Painting machine, those are useful. Vats are kind of cool. Alloy smelters, we will be making a bunch of this recipe of them. That's ridiculous. It's expensive because it takes 3 of these machine casings to make 1 tool. That's why I would only one. So, painting machine, those are super useful. Power buffer, I've never used one of these, honestly. Never see a point. Impulse hopper, don't see a point. Tool crafters, maybe. I think we have RF tools though, so I probably use one of their crafters over these ones just because I know how they work. I don't actually know what these are. This is fluid into the world. Huh. Cool. That's a useful tool. Generates energy by cooling down lava. Make sure it doesn't overheat. Can be cooled by placing cold liquid or ice around it. Okay. Machine parts. Those are decorative stuff. Oh. Okay, I don't know. Oh. I've only ever seen these for decoration blocks, so I didn't know there was actual like blocks that can be used for. Kind of cool. And that's a decoration block right there. Uh, yeah. So these are useful. Power monitor is something we will probably have at some point. It displays how much power we're storing and using. If we use Ender IO, we'll be using these for power monitoring. Mostly because I just like tracking things. I do like tracking. Tracking is good. Knowing where your stuff's at is always nice to be knowing of. But for now, we're going to make a bunch of these. Specifically, let's see. I need one for gravel. To make gravel, I need one to make sand, and I need one to make dirt. Or, sorry. So that's all we need. Just three. Three of those, and we'll throw them into the alloy smelter we have with those. Now, Sagmail. Okay. I need dark steel, which we've already decided is not hard to make, comparatively. It's coal, dust, or coal dust, obsidian, and iron. So we can probably make a stack really quickly. Well, I guess relatively quickly. Yeah. But we will work on that now. I want a little bit of this for. No, fine. I need some bone meal because we're going to do something here. Boop. We are since we now have access to it, I'm going to start chickens. So chickens is a really powerful mod, specifically for resource generation. So working towards starting up with that will be useful. To start with it though, we need a bunch of dye. I don't think I have any red or yellow. I think the only other main one I think is green. I don't know if we have cactus seeds. Do we have cactus seeds? We have sugar cane, ancient spores, gold, uranium dust, grass. I don't see cactus. It's cactus. See. I always do that. One day I will learn to spell. CT. Cactus seeds. Comes from dust and a flint mesh. How about sand? I can read. Comes from sand and mesh. So we'll have to get that. This is empty. Okay. I believe the recipe is this. Yes, it is. These are egg nests. They're from the hatchery mod. It's the one that starts with that basically adds all the chickens. It lets you put eggs in them directly, so they hatch. Now, by speeding them up ridiculously, we will actually be able to get our hands on these chickens pretty quick. There are other chickens that we can get. These ones are just the easiest to craft moment. And actually, no. They're the most annoying to craft because I remember right. The log chicken is 8 chicken. Or 8 chicken. Good grief. 8 oak. And the flint chicken, in that same vein, is 8 flint. Where is my flint? I am pretty sure I have flint somewhere. Flint. Where is all my flint? I can't not have flint because I've processed a bunch of gravel. And gravel gives you flint. So where is all my flint? Is it in here? No, it's not. That's where I am, Dexter. Well, let's just check to see if I'm right first. Otherwise, I have to start looking at my specific. It is. Cool. So this gives me a log chicken spawn egg. Means, boop, I have a log chicken now. Awesome, isn't it? I used to know the rest. I want to say it's 8. I need. No, it's not. I think I need 10. It is. So it's this. This. Hit it. Wooden casing. There's these. Small crate. I want a storage crate. Storage crates are really, really useful for storage purposes. Hey, look, this chicken grew. Can I pop baby chickens? No, we can't. Okay. They are huge, as you can see here. So we will have, eventually we'll have 2. But we will, keep all of our good, chickens in here. Now, these guys, eventually they'll go. But this one is lapis blue. So if we look up, lapis, and I find the lapis chicken, palest crystal is lapis. You see he drops lapis lazuli. There it is. He drops lapis lazuli. Guess he can drop feathers to the nesting pen, which I didn't make the nesting pen. That would have worked better, I think, than harder. But yeah. So lapis, the bone white will drop bone meal because that's what white dye is. It's just bone meal. And we have tons of wheat now, which is awesome. That real quick, and we'll need seeds eventually, which will be cool. So we're doing great. Apparently I threw this in there by accident at some point. I really already at 5 hours? Oh yeah, I just used a bunch of them. So, now we've got that going. Let's see how we're doing. So we're doing here. Okay, 46. So grab a stack of this. Back on. I'll burn through a bunch of lava real quick. So I'd like to have some more obsidian on hand. 63. All by 1. Hey, look. Can't use charcoal, can I? No, why would I be able to use charcoal? I've only, been planning to use charcoal this whole time, and I did not remember I couldn't use charcoal. Let's do that. We have plenty of coal because gravel turns into coal. Okay, we'll throw the charcoal back in there. What the heck? I could use charcoal for this. Coal dust, crushed coal, coal powder, coal, pulverized coal. What is tiny coal, like recipe-wise? Is that what I think it is? Is tiny coal going to be our best bet here? Maybe just. Oh, okay, no. Well, oh no, never mind. Never mind. What's this? 2 hardened stone, which is a lot. Okay, never mind. Yeah, this is easier. It's too early to do anything like that, I think. Chewing dead wood. You would think I would have gotten that achievement from, grind down some coal. You think that'd be for charcoal? Ender. Forget how you get these. Side effects, not random teleporting. Well, I didn't. Huh. Yeah. I don't even know how I got that. You drop these? Huh. I've never noticed that before. I don't know where that came from. That was peculiar. That was peculiar. In any case, we are still missing all of my, yeah, all of my flint. All of my flint is still missing. I don't know where it is. It's in here? No. In here? No. Flint. So by double clicking the search bar, I can it'll highlight flint. Anything flint-y, flint related, flint like, anything with the word flint in the name. Like, see? Flint and steel. It's pretty highlighted. Pretty easy to find. I forgot I had resources in there. There's nothing in here. Active signal. Okay. Where did I put all my flint? Did I use it all? No. No, I can't have. I probably did. Apparently, you only get flint stuff from mesh. I didn't even remember that. Okay, well, see, this is why we have all of them. You know? So, lay can. That was that cobblestone. Get this back. Actual cobblestone. It's in here. I think that's an input chest up there. If I remember right. Pretty sure I do. Also, we are up to 2 dark steel, which is awesome, because for our fancy stag mill, we need 2, 4, basically. Basically, we need 4. And we were going to upgrade the simple stag mill into a regular one. I guess I need one more machine casing, don't I? I didn't even think about that. Upgrading my regular stag mill into one. I don't have you on hand anymore, or a bunch of iron. Maybe I'll do. Doot, 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 doot. Okay. Um, you know what? Ooh. Yeah. We will let that run. Oh, wait, we need capacitors. I just remembered those. Capacitor. Okay, we'll need these. So Endorail machines, once you level them up to the regular unit, you need a capacitor. So it just lets you run it. I know it says machine upgrade here for the tooltip, but you have to have one in there. So there's 3 tiers. This is the one we can afford right now. It's just some gold nuggets, some infinity, and copper ingots. This is the next tier. It requires 2 plus energetic alloy, which we'll talk about here in a split second. And then crushed. It looks like coal again, specifically. It's annoying. Then there's Octadict, which requires 2 double layer capacitors. And vibrant alloy. Vibrant alloy is energetic, which I told you we were just talking about, and enderpearls. Energetic is redstone, gold, and glowstone. It's a little bit more expensive than we have right now, but yeah. Also, I don't know why I pulled things out of here. This thing can keep running. This cannot. We're going to upgrade this first because I want this to start. I'm impatient. I am so impatient. Alright, I need 2 of these, 4 of these, and a copper ingot, which I don't have right here. We'll get these, basic capacitor, and then get a sag mill, which requires 2 infinity things, which requires 2 more. Okay. Don't have iron in here. There we go. Almost like I knew what I was doing. Unfortunately, I'm out of iron anymore. Well, right. Do, 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 do. And we do that. We grab 2 of these, turn them into nuggets. Do that, and that. And then we do that. There we go. We have a segment. Nice. Segment. Capacitor in it. Holds a lot more energy. Does not leak. I'll do that again. Wherever I wanted to. That for a split second. And it's faster. Like, look at how much faster that is. That is so much less painful. Although it does require more. You, create 40 architect. And we are using 30 here. And, oh, you use 15. That's right. That's right. You leak 0.05. Well, once this finishes, which should be in a couple seconds, we will be able to, yeah, this is being throttled right now by this thing. There we go. Hopefully it's not too long. We'll probably make another one soonish. So we can make, the alloy smelter. Regular. But, yeah. So once this is fully charged, so leakage 0.05. I don't know why you're taking. Why are you not charging? You should be charging now. Whatever. While this charges, which I guess is taking longer than it should. Yeah. This is grinding. It is grinding so much more efficiently. How much more efficiently, you may ask? Well, we saw the simple one run in different resources. This is going so much faster. You just look at it, and we are not even choking. Oh, that's right. We're also running this thing over here, which is requiring maximum power 60 rough tick. This thing's making 40. I forgot I did that. That's because I wanted gravel because I needed. What? Okay. Speak per foot. 3 or 4. Huh. This is Turn Tinker's Contract. This is from Pam's Simple Recipes. This is an extremely inefficient recipe. Why would I ever use that? Oh my god. Okay. Well, we know that's here now. And we know to avoid it like the plague. Because that's not cool. You're done, you're charging. This is actually not even running anything, so we're purely generating energy at the moment. We hopefully won't need stagnant stuff for a little bit. Dark bimetal gears require grains of infinity, which I have enough to make 2 more bimetal gears, and that's it. You are so slow. Oh. We are going to make power furnace. I know I didn't want to right away, but yeah, I need 2 more dark steel. That sounds about right. That sounds exactly actually. 2 of these, 2 of those. These, let that go. But yeah, that's basically where we're gonna wrap up tonight. I just looked over and noticed what time it was, so we will wrap up pretty much right here. Capacitor. Doot 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 doot. I need 3 furnaces, which is that. That's good. We'll use it eventually. I'm not worried. Why did I put that in there? What am I thinking? 2. And then these, which is that. I need more iron. Of course I would need more iron. I got a bunch of iron now. That's way more than I meant to make. You know, um, well, I guess I haven't finished my Metal Gears. Oops. 1:36. Okay, so next episode, what we'll do is we will replace this painfully slow thing with a much faster one. I mean, you just saw how fast this thing went. It's still charging. That's awesome, actually. Um, this thing might be time for an upgrade. We'll figure that out. We'll have to think about it for a minute. And chickens, we are finally getting started on them. Yeah, he'll be ready in 3 minutes. He'll be ready in 3:16. I don't know why I pulled this out because it's not useful yet. And here's a bunch of stuff still. So yeah, but hey, we're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. Why don't we make this real quick? And that will be our ending point. Replacing this slow ass thing with this capacitor, coal, iron thing. Start that off. We need that to be 55. There we go. Look at the coal. 63. I'll make that 63. Again, this is also using also using 30 off deck. So yeah, make 40. He's almost charged, so he should be. The spare should be storing here soon. There's an alloy smelter. It's kind of boring when it's simple, but we'll upgrade him later. Also, we're just need a little quartz for this. Actually, I just realized that. 2 of this and that. We can make the rest of this dye blend up. And if I throw this in here, now it's more efficient too. Well, I guess maybe not on this. There we go. See, it uses that so we get more main output. We have a higher chance of bonus output, and it decreases the power being used, which is awesome. I also forgot I made extra, and I got really lucky with that. So, yeah, there we go. A little bit less stuff in our inventory. All right. I hope everybody has a great time, and we will see you next episode. Bye bye.